What is the most important step in completing a sketch? Is it drafting, outlining, or coloring? Truth is, these steps are just the process. What truly matters is the thought process behind your creation. I'm Daryl. I'm a concept artist, curious about how I complete this robot illustration. Sit tight and watch this video patiently. I'm confident it will be helpful for you. Oh, don't forget, please subscribe my channel and leave your comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Step 1. First, let's brainstorm the content of the drawing. My initial idea was to create a robot with 4 mechanical arms. Since the structure is quite complex, I started with a rough outline using a mechanical pencil. At this stage, it's not necessary to dive into details. What matters most is the shape and the composition. A clear step-by-step plan is crucial and something you should always remind yourself of while drawing. Step 2. Inking line art. Once the foundation is in place, we can confidently move on to the line art. For this, I switched to a fine-tipped brush pen. The key here is to keep your wrist steady, no trembling or hesitations. With the sketch as a guide, your stroke should be deliberate and decisive. Otherwise, your lines may lose fluidity. At this stage, I focused on clarifying each section of the robot's structure and how its components connect. Patience is key here. You can also add blocks of shadow to emphasize darker areas. If you are unsure about a specific section and they fall within the shadows, feel free to fill them in with black. It's a simple yet effective solution. Step 3. Handling complex structures. Drawing the robot's head was particularly challenging. The more intricate the structure, the more nerve-wracking it becomes. Thankfully, I decided on a design with a large outer shells that cover most of the details, leaving only the joints to be intricately rendered. What a relief! For the hip area, I used the bold black shapes to simplify the structure. This isn't just about cutting corners. Large blocks of black create contrast with thinner lines, adding visual interest to the composition. Step 4. Moving to the lower body. With the torso and arms completed, it is time to work on the legs. By this point, the process becomes more straightforward. I simply applied the same techniques to complete this part. No major surprise or challenges here. Step 5. Adding details. Once the major sections are done, it's time to refine the details. Adding small components, such as boards or panels, is a tried and true method to enrich the overall design. You can also introduce additional black blocks to separate surfaces and enhance the sense of volume. The face, as a natural focal point, deserves extra attention. I added the final details here to make it stand out. Step 6. Suggesting the background. For the background, I kept it minimal with just a few strokes to hint at spatial depths. Since this piece focuses on the character, there's no need to create elaborate scenes. Step 7. Shading and texturing. Next, I used a lighter toned brush pen to add shadows. I applied cross-hatching techniques, aligning the strokes with the contour of the robot's body to enhance dimensionality. The same technique can also be used to create textures, such as weathered surfaces or scratches. Short, random stroke patterns in select area effectively convey a worn look. Final touches. While refining the details, I continuously observed the overall composition, making sure no areas were overlooked. To add a dynamic touch, I included whispers of smoke, giving the impression that the robot is fully operational. So, throughout the process, observing and thinking go hand in hand with the physical act of drawing. Our mind guides our hands to execute the vision. Always remember not to get lost in the details. Constantly reassess the composition and refine the relationship between the elements. This is far more important than pursuing endless details. Alright, that's all for today. And again guys, please subscribe my channel and give me a thumbs up. Your support really motivates me to keep make high quality content. See you next time. Bye bye.